Hey everybody, this is Rodney Watson, politics205.com, Alabama's voice of reason. Hey, I wanted to follow up about that pastor that was videoed yesterday. I think by 13 News. It was talking about black people need to go to their own church, and I referenced it to back, I guess, about a month ago. I lose track of time. It seems like this election's been going on for a year, but it's just been a couple of months. But I'm going to say a month ago, I put a post out that that the stadium had caused animosity downtown, and that you need to be careful where you go. And I had talked to people downtown, and they had expressed the same sentiment about white people that this man expressed yesterday. And that's why I put out that post about be careful about going downtown or in Birmingham. Now, if you drive out from the city center a mile, any direction of Birmingham, you're going to be in most of the time a heavy poverty area. Birmingham has extreme poverty and extremely high percentage of the population that falls beneath the poverty line. And then the ones that are able to get up above it, they're just barely above it. So you have an economic animosity there to start with, just being uncomfortable in life financially. And then when you take something like this stadium and you bring it to the community, and if they would have put that up for a vote in the city of Birmingham, it would have been voted down. That's a fact. I don't know anybody that would dispute it, but if you would have just left it up to the citizens of Birmingham to vote on that $90 million worth of debt, that would have got voted down. Now, I talked to a man down at Legion Field, and I said all this before, and he was the one telling me about the sentiment about white people, and he said some things about UAB that I didn't say, about taking up property. And he also said, now this is a sentiment in Birmingham. This isn't. I'm not defending it or attacking it. I'm just telling you that he told me that people in Birmingham were better off under segregation, because he said they had an identity, and he was in the insurance business, and there was he didn't have to compete for the black customer because white people couldn't sell insurance to his customers, and then vice versa. He couldn't cross over. And then he talked about A.G. Gaston. He was a black businessman in Birmingham. He had a bank, he had a construction company, he had an electrical company, and he told me about all the things in Birmingham that was great back then. Of course, he was an old man, and he's living in the past a little bit. But he wasn't angry about it. He wasn't ugly to me about it. He was just stating facts. This pastor yesterday was not angry about this. He's just stating facts as he sees them. All of this downtown trying to change the neighborhood is not being received well. And what I said a month ago or 2 months ago, whenever I said it, was fact. And I got that from the people in Birmingham that I spoke to. I've got it from customers. And everybody's telling you everything's peaceful in Birmingham. And now there may not be some stuff that maybe could happen, but you can bet that right now there's political things happening behind the scenes that's working to change what has happened in the last year with this stadium, with this tax, with the sewer rates. I put out there yesterday about the sewer rates. Somebody said I was making that up. I'm not making that up, just like I didn't make it up about this sentiment that's in Birmingham about this gentrification. That's what they call this change in neighborhood. I'm not making it up about the sewer rates. There's an active push to get the cost of sewers down on the people in Birmingham that it falls most heavily on, and it is the poor black community. It's an active push for this, and there's people looking behind the scenes from a legal and political answer for this. And one of the answers is a non-user fee. It's a fact. Or the other is just not to pay it. There's a debt there that's got to be paid. You can only lower sewer rates a couple of different ways. That LaShonda Scales has put it on her sign that she wants sewer bill relief. Well, you can't get that but just a couple of different ways. You got to renegotiate the deal, or you got to spread that out, or just not pay it. Well, all this has political, I'm going to use the term ramifications. This stadium's going to have political ramifications. Politicians change out every 4 years. This stadium's a 30-year deal. How do you do that when you made the whole community mad? They signed in an increase on the sewer rates arbitrarily, just as the years go by, that the sewer's just going to continue to increase. But your citizens are leaving Birmingham, so that's less people that can pay it. I went and looked at the house the other day. A man wants to sell, and there's 2 vacant lots right beside it. Well, those 2 lots would have been on sewer. Those 2 people's not helping to pay the sewer. There's vacant lots all in Birmingham. People used to live, and they don't live there. That person's not there to help pay that sewer. So this sewer is falling more and more heavily on fewer and fewer people because it goes back to the population. The only answer to this is jobs. 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 It's not government spending, it's jobs. And it's not having people leave the county. It's creating a good place to live. But you don't do that by getting the city in debt or the county in debt and trying to create these venues. You let the private sector do it, and you get regulations off of them, and you let the private sector do it. And there was a remark about me stirring up animosity. I'm not stirring it up. One lady said something about me and being a Christian or something, and I am a Christian. But it's, let me say this because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you don't have to be stupid just because you're a Christian. You don't have to deny what's really going on in society. Matter of fact, as a Christian, you're kind of called to be wise and to know what's going on in society and to be able to deal with that in a way that brings peace, not animosity. And you don't do that by the way things are going right now in Birmingham. But with me saying yesterday, I told y'all this, and wouldn't believe I wasn't saying that like look at me, I'm right. What I'm telling you is I told you, you're seeing it, and there's going to be political ramifications after this. You're going to have some commissioners changed out. You're probably going to have some city council members changed out at the next vote. There's going to be some legal challenges. There's no guarantee that the 30-year plan about this stadium is even going to come to fruition. The stadium will probably be built. It's all the other stuff's going to change. If you don't bring some jobs into Birmingham, if we don't bring some jobs into Birmingham, and let the private sector lead, it's just not going to be a good deal going forward. Our 30-year plans are not going to be effective. Thank you.